Hey guys, I jumped the gun a little bit, but hey, why not? Let's get started a little bit early. Tad will be in here in just a little bit. We're going to continue the discipleship program that I'm taking Tad through. But I thought I'd come in here for a little bit and jump the gun and maybe see how everything's working out. See if you guys have any questions that you may have had based upon the last session that we had, me and Tad, when we went through kind of the general overview of the sources that we have for truth. And if you guys have ever been through the discipleship program, you know what this is about. If you've ever been through the theology program, you really know what this is about, because Introduction to Theology, it's basically what the whole class is based on. So if you can, just understand for the next many weeks on this Conversations with Tad, well, crud, look what I did. I did not even change the name of this. Well, I'll have to go off and come back on in just a minute. But I shall change the name here and then change the description. Yeah, I'm glad I did this beforehand. But if you guys want to discuss during this class period, let me know, because we are going to have the discussion open, at least I think, and I'll be able to see your questions or your comments or anything that you guys would like to add. Whatever you'd like to add to Tad's discipleship. You know, I got a lot of really good people. You guys have followed me for a long time, and we got some smart people that maybe need to tell a thing or two to Tad, and maybe hopefully be able to contribute to his discipleship as well. So today we're talking about a general introduction to the Bible. So I'm going to go through the kind of an overview, a high level overview on what the Bible is. Remember this. This is for Tad. And the whole idea of this is basically to introduce it to somebody as if they don't really know anything at all about this. And it's not any slight on Tad saying he doesn't know anything. He knows quite a bit. We've been talking for years and years, but it's kind of like starting at the ground level and say, let's just go through everything. Let's go through the entire discipleship program and get you introduced to Christianity and just let you ask questions. It's probably going to last, I don't know. I imagine this will last anywhere from 30 to 60 sessions altogether. So we got a lot to discuss. So if you guys set this aside on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2:00, that is what time we are going to be doing this, 2:00 Central Time. That's what time we're going to be doing this discipleship program. And I'd love to have you guys join us. You can join us live, or you can come catch us afterwards by going to Credo House on YouTube, the Credo House website. We got all kinds of things we're getting ready to announce and start making you guys more aware of. If you've been around me and my ministry, you know that I've been very active in some areas, but less so in other areas. And the reason for this is because we've been doing a lot of behind the scenes admin type stuff to get things going again. We're hoping to get the Credo House coffee shop back up really soon. I've got a new blog up at credohouse.org. Go check that out. Wrote that all day today, or all morning this morning, and it is called, let's see here, I don't even remember, Stop and Think. And it's based upon Isaiah chapters. If you've ever been through Isaiah, you may have noticed that between chapters 40 and through 48, all of those chapters, there's just an incredible section where God is trying to help the Israelites see more clearly and past their henotheism or their polytheism or their worship of blocks of wood. And so I go through this and show how this passage in this blog, I go through and show how this passage calls on us by God to stop, and what it means to stop in that context, what it means to think in that context, and how it is that we often fail. My biggest criticism at the beginning of the blog has to do with evangelical apologetics, not that in general, not the subject in general, and not all of them. But I often see, I got a text this morning from someone that wanted to show me a guy that's a street preacher, and I'd seen the street preacher many times, and I talk about how let's see here, without being, well, I'm not going to give away who it is, but how he fails in a lot of ways, how he causes me to cringe in a lot of ways, and what the problem is often with Christian apologetics defending the faith, and how we make overstatements, how we don't really represent our case well, and therefore, in the end, the entire thing is diminished based upon our overstatement, our over emotional confidence, and such as that. So, that is what I talk about. Check out the blog, credohouse.org. Stop and think, the peril of overstating all of our Christian convictions. Please check that out. And we are getting ready to get started here in just a moment. What I'm going to have to do, as I said just a minute ago, is I'm going to have to stop for a moment and then come back on. And that should be when Tad's coming on. He should be here any second. He's got 2 minutes. But if you see us go off right now, which we are, I've got to stop it and start it again so that everything gets updated. Okay, I'll see you in a bit.